You grow up in a place where hope doesn't bother showing up. It avoids your neighborhood like ambulances after midnight. The houses sag under their own weight, roofs stitched together with rust and prayer. Around here, people aren't living. They're just delaying the inevitable. Home is a cramped shack with a corrugated tin roof that rattles whenever the wind gets bored. Inside, it's you, your mother, and your little sister. Your father is gone, caught in the crossfire of a gang war he never signed up for. No investigation, no justice, just another body added to the tally. That leaves your mom as the only thing holding the whole structure together. She works herself into the ground, 20 hours a day, cleaning, cooking, hauling, anything that pays. Every day she comes home more tired than the last, but she never complains. She tells you it's worth it because you're different. You're the smart one, the kid teachers brag about. Straight A's, perfect attendance. The future. You want to be a politician someday. Not for power, not for money, but because you've seen what happens when the system ignores people like you. You want to fix it. You want your family to live with dignity instead of survival math. Then life reminds you who's in charge. One morning, your mom collapses. The clinic smells like bleach and hopelessness. The doctor doesn't waste words. Surgery. Immediately. Without it, she won't make it. The price is 5,000 pesos. To someone in the rich part of town, that's pocket change. A bottle of wine. To you, it's a brick wall between life and death. You beg the neighbors. You knock on doors. You ask people who barely have enough for themselves. Nobody can help. Nobody trusts a 14-year-old kid with empty pockets and panic in his eyes. So you quit school. You carry crates at the central market until your spine feels like it's snapping in half. The loads weigh more than you do. At the end of the day, they hand you 100 pesos and act like they've done you a favor. You run home, proud, ready to show your mom, only to find her unconscious on the floor. You beg your boss for an advance. He laughs. In his world, sympathy is a bad business model. That's when you see the flyer taped to a lamp post. Instant cash. No credit. No questions. The address leads to a smoke-filled back room. A man with dead eyes smiles like he already owns you. He offers the money. 5,000 pesos. The interest is brutal. 50% weekly. The collateral is worse. If you don't pay, they don't take property. They take pieces of you. Kidney. An eye. Something you'll notice missing every time you breathe. You agree. The surgery is paid for. The doctors try. Your mother dies anyway. Grief doesn't buy you time. Before you can cry, the collectors show up. You're short. They beat you until pain replaces shock. Then they give you the real ultimatum. 1 week. Pay everything, or your sister disappears. That's when a stranger approaches you. He doesn't ask for your name. He doesn't care about your story. He needs someone small, fast, desperate, someone invisible. The job is smuggling. 1 week's pay clears your debt. 1 week keeps your sister alive. You tell yourself it's temporary. Just once. Just until it's over. They take you to a cave so narrow only a starving kid could squeeze through. For the first time in your life, hunger is an advantage. They strap a backpack to you and give simple instructions. Crawl. Follow the markings. Don't stop. You emerge on the other side of the border shaking. Every sound feels like a gunshot. You walk miles through darkness, dump the package at a dead tree, and vanish. No one thanks you. No one even sees you. You repeat it, night after night. You learn patrol schedules. You learn when to freeze and when to move. You survive. You pay the debt. The loan sharks disappear. Your sister is safe. You think you're done. You're wrong. When you tell the recruiter you're leaving, he smiles like a disappointed father. He shows you a photo taken that morning. Your sister walking to school. You don't quit this job. You belong to it. Months later, another kid gets caught. The route collapses. You survive by luck. Management notices something else. Intelligence. Discipline. Focus. They promote you. You stop crawling and start watching. You become the eyes. The early warning system. You map patrol routes, spot undercover cars, build codes no one else understands. Efficiency skyrockets. Your boss praises you, calls you son. That word hits harder than any drug. Money flows. Your sister eats better, dresses better. You convince yourself this is protection. Provision. Pride replaces fear. Then the bullets come. A turf war erupts in the rain. You're walking home with your sister when chaos explodes. You shield her with your body, but bullets don't negotiate. A stray round tears through her chest. Time freezes. You kneel in the mud screaming. Someone drags you away before a grenade erases the sidewalk. You survive. The kid who wanted to save his neighborhood dies right there. You don't cry. You harden. Justice is for people with resources. You want vengeance. You study warfare like an exam. You climb fast. Blood creates vacancies. You fill them. By 30, you're at the top. You realize bullets are inefficient. Politics is cleaner. So you buy a politician. You fund his ambition. He gives you immunity. Laws bend. Investigations vanish. You build schools and hospitals with dirty money and call it charity. People worship you. At night, guilt doesn't sleep. You're not saving anyone. You're laundering your soul. When the president betrays you, you leak everything. The government collapses. He dies in prison. You flee with millions and a new name. At the pier, there is no boat. Only guns. Your protege sold you out. You're the sacrifice. The sentence is death. As the needle enters your arm, time rewinds. You're 14 again, staring at that flyer. Every corpse, every lie, every empire, all of it was interest on a 5,000 peso debt.